dirty, 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 dirty.
Tell the people more about the advantages of our products.
They never lose their cool.
Expand your mind. But I've got a better source of information.
Dirty.
Yeah. What's going on? Dirty 30, Beatdown Brown. My man E Verify back in the house. How you feeling, brother?
I'm good. How you doing, fam?
Man, I'm good, man. I'm good. Chilling back. Actually got some rest today. I don't even know what that feel like, man.
You're fortunate, son. You're fortunate to be able to, go ahead and put that head to pillow and just, get some rest, man.
Yeah, it's weird, man. I'm wide awake. I haven't slept. Hay fever was kicking my butt. Still is a little bit. So sound a little bit different this week. But I mean, it laid me right down, man. It's like night, nigga.
Tuck that man in. That's it.
Yeah,
I got you.
Hey man, you was telling me about the celebration, man. We was off for a week. Missed y'all viewers. But the man of the hour had a birthday extravaganza. Went out there and kicked it real big time. I think you said you went up there deep sea fishing. You was up there lobster fishing, man.
Something like that, man. Checking my traps, son.
Yeah,
checking my traps.
Nah, you saw in the comments when I was talking about your boy wasn't checking his traps. That's why that girl was in that lion cage.
Man, see, that's what it was, man. He needs to go in and make them rounds, man. Because if you don't, that's what end up happening. They get loose, and they do goofy stuff like that, man. But yeah, that was.
She didn't know how to act right without a man in town. He had left out the country, got to act as stupid.
That part, she done got active in the wrong way. She used to, chasing her man down and doing all the other stuff. But once he left the country, she done went to the zoo and took it there.
She used to dealing with a beast, so she had to go find another one. All right, we gonna get serious and get into it, man. You done brought some crap to my table, man. But I mean, I saw this coming from a mile away, and I'm actually shocked.
Okay,
it took this long for this to come out. To let y'all know, because we have a habit because we talk with each other about everything that we gonna talk about. So we start talking about it like y'all should know what we going on. But we talking about Martin Shkreli.
Yeah,
Dirty
farmer
bro.
Yeah,
dirty farmer bro. They messed around and they had to throw an injunction. Got more lawsuits and everything going on against this dude because he's got to hand over copies he made of that one of a kind Wu-Tang album. And I'm sorry, anybody that didn't expect this to be the case, that he was going to do something, that he did something dirty like this.
Yeah.
I just don't know who y'all was thinking y'all was dealing with. It's like the NFT collective that bought the album sued him because he boasted it
was part of his hook in his game. He giving it to, hey girl, I give you this one of a kind, Wu-Tang if I could get some of that kind of what you got, even swap if that was part of his whole rap, and he said that's what he was doing. And I just don't understand this generation, man. They got to put all their biz out there in the street, like, bro, this is what you're doing to get some truth, like damn.
All right, look, I'm going to do something. We just talk about it and go on and do our business, but I believe this situation deserves that we need to see this mofo. I need the audience to truly look at this idiot because the fact of the matter is, understand this. Look at this guy right here.
Yeah.
Does this guy look like he could get on with anybody just off the strength of his game? Look at that face. I don't care who you are. Nothing about this dude says a chick would see him on the train and call the train authority like, yo, get him up out of here. He's creeping me out. Nothing about that dude says, oh yeah, I want to let him holler. Right. So yeah, of course he's got to bait the trap. But my question is this. what kind of chicks is go? This generation don't know about Wu like that.
Not like
And
that, you know.
what
And
kind of
it's
what kind of girls are you think you're truly impressing by saying got the new Wu album?
right,
Like you
right.
got the you got Anjanae from Brooklyn up there in her Timbs and her door knockers like, yo, B, for real, son? Yo, I checked that out. Yo, let me get that, B. Nah, man.
Yeah, and that's what his ass get. You know, he breached the contract. You know, and yeah, bro, you have to come up off that now, for real, for real. And all these fucking copies. He was like, "Do you think I only, I didn't make a copy of it? You know, what type of fool do you think I am?" And I was like, "We knew you probably made a copy, but you dumb as hell are having to, talk about what you did with these copies." You know,
So
it's like, go ahead.
you just got random random e-girls sitting up there with copies of the Wu album. I'm
Right.
I'm real I'm real shocked that it hasn't honestly hit the net like that. Because I was
Right.
fully expecting it being in his hands. I was fully expecting to get a full drop anytime soon on some like old school LimeWire bear share type action. Like
Right on.
that's my fault. It might be out there. That might be my fault. I should have been watching harder. There's some Twitch streamer right now that's like up there bragging because she's got it while she's doing her hot tub session.
Yeah,
And
and the thing,
I should have been watching Reddit because I bet you it's out there.
probably. And the thing is, the girls that he probably gave it to don't even know what they're sitting on. You know,
Nah,
they probably now they do now that it didn't hit the. And it was like, hold on, I remember that little rat faced bastard. He gave me something on the thumb drive. The fuck was that thing? He was talking about some woo chew. What the fuck was that? And now that it didn't hit, mainstream, now he's being sued. They're probably like, oh shit, maybe we shouldn't put it out. Because if they're going after him, what happens if that shit come back on, if they find out they had a copy of it and
uh-huh.
I guess they're being breached too. So that's why you probably, wasn't knee deep, trying to check and back check and see if you could find it. It's
Hey,
probably out there, but
I'm we ain't greedy.
right.
Whoever you are, fun girl, Call of Duty Fun Girl 216, holla at us. Holla at us.
Yeah.
You could just hit us and be like, yo, here go a link in the DM. Here go my
Here go
Dropbox.
3 second, yeah, 3 to 5 seconds snippets.
No,
And
no, no. Hit us with the whole album. You sitting on the whole album. You don't respect what you listen to.
shoot
Hey,
it on over.
hit us with the full Dropbox.
Got it.
I now I ain't gonna buy your feet pics in order to hear the album. I'm just letting you know right now. So you can get that off, but you might get a 1 month Patreon if you can drop me that album in the Dropbox, and I can shut up about it.
How much do you think how much they said he got to turn it over, right? Or they're suing him because
Yeah.
he breached the contract. How much you think they're gonna get?
Oh, I mean, the fact of the matter, this literally opens him up because this is breach of contract to how the album was supposed to be handled, period.
That part.
So the fact of the matter is not only did he violate the sale, violate the terms of all the lawsuits that he had originally, so that turns back into the courts can come back after him. The company can come back after him, but even the Wu could come back after him because, all right, you're acting as a distribution company.
Mm. I didn't think about how to woo because they're like this was part of the contract. You can't release this until
Yeah,
X amount of time, and here you come saying you just gave it away to what you call it. We don't even have it. They
yeah,
probably somebody have it, but they can't drop anything. They can't, they can't touch it because of breach of
yeah,
contract. It's been sold. Yeah, that's all. I totally forgot about how the Wu could double back and be like, hey man, we get a piece of this as well. You
yeah.
know,
Because now you're cutting out any any future revenue. You're cutting out how special it is.
yeah,
We don't know if they have something worked out with the NFT company,
yeah,
with how that NFT company is going for selling off rights for early distribution of it and all that other stuff.
yeah,
Yeah, dog, you messed around. Basically, he should be getting run up on like how DJ Clue and all them. Remember when they went after all the mixtape DJs
Yeah,
in the early 2000s and
Yeah.
literally had these cats up on all those copyright? He's entering into copyright law right now, and they can really punch him in the face again on some other stuff. And if they need me to show him again, I can show him that face. That face is very punchable and needs to be punched. I'm anything bad that could befall that dude, I'm down for it. One, just not even based off the Wu thing, just based off what he did in his business practices.
Yeah, it's spiking up those prices for the medication and stuff. You know, when he had the opportunity. Yeah, he's a douche.
That's one of them dudes. I hope that everybody hides all of his slippers and covers all of his floors and Legos and thumbtacks.
Ouch. That's diabolical, but I got you. I see where your head's at when it comes to this guy. I got it.
Yeah, he's a piece of shit. I hope that every roll of toilet paper in this house gets replaced with heavy grit sandpaper. And somebody feeds him nothing but laxatives. I hope it goes down like that. This dude is a piece of shit, man. You did this with diabetes, with insulin, and fucking HIV medicine. Yeah, I hope that everything bad happens to this dude ever.
Slowly.
Yo,
slowly
and look, the meth off that torture interlude, man.
Yeah, I keep feeding you,
feeding you. Mm-hmm. Yeah. He's one of them cats, man.
This is messed up, and like you said, all over, trying to impress some females, and that's what I don't understand, bro. Like, god damn, man, are you that much of an incel? But go ahead.
Yeah, you seen the face.
I answered my own question. I got it.
That face right there. He is. I don't think there's anybody outside of a payment plan that's going to let him touch anything on him. That's definitely a pay to play cat right there, man.
Got it.
And they probably charge him extra.
Probably, and then made sure that the room stayed extra dark.
Yeah. That's a skeevy looking dude right there. Yeah. So that's played, and there is literally. I hope the full extent of the law hit him for that one, man.
He fucked up. He fucked up bad.
And you see, with a smile like that, you just knew you was slicker than everybody else. Yeah, I'm gonna make copies of it. But I get it. I'm gonna do it. And then who the fuck is the Wu-Tang? The RZA, the Jizza, Ghostface Killer. You don't know anything about me. I'm Martin Shkreli.
With the ad libs. Thank you, sir. Man, you're doing too much. I don't like you out of pocket like that, man. Go ahead, man. Get that energy out of here, man. We try to keep it light, man. I don't want you on no you got that what they say, the Black Air Force One energy.
Oh, dude, all day, dog. I got a crispy pair. No, actually, I got a pair and I creased them on purpose just to be extra mad about it. Crease right across the nose.
Yes,
and got
sir.
a scuff on it. I think somebody ran over it with a bike.
Yeah, man. Keep that energy over there, man. Don't bring that shit here, man. Keep that shit over there, man.
Oh, come on. You need that energy too, man.
Nah, man. I'm trying to keep it light, man. I don't need that. I'm chilling with my fam. I don't need that kind of energy, man. We try to keep it light. You taking it there, man. We don't need all that, brother. I hope he gets what he got coming to him. I hope, like you said, all these lawsuits come and they bleed him dry, behind that. Like, you get all your future earnings,
Yeah, man. And they definitely need to cripple this dude. And not talking about physically.
Not at all.
What I said earlier, but financially, he need to be punched in the face with everything that they got. I need them to come with it on this one. He deserves every bit of foulness. If this is the only loophole y'all can get him on, get him.
Get him. Yeah.
Get him.
Yeah. They got Al Capone on tax evasion. None of the bootlegging and all the gangster shit. Tax evasion. Shit motherfuckers wasn't even paying attention to. But
yeah. So this copyright violation in terms of service like that. Yeah. That
Okay.
I need y'all. I need y'all to do it. I need y'all to sniff around and get his ass, man. I'm tired of this cat. Get him up out the box fully. He's really feeling himself too much, man.
Okay.
And on another worse note of folks feeling themselves and being able to dance around the steps like Rocky, Spotify wins
Yeah.
this lawsuit versus Eminem's company
Yeah.
for Eminem streams.
Yeah.
You want to break it down? You want me to break it down?
Please break it down because I was a little lost in the sauce a little bit. I think you know how to comprehend the actual loophole, what the Spotify was trying to do and what Eminem's team was trying to do. I got
Okay.
a little fuzzy
Okay.
in there. Go ahead.
So what's going on is, first of all, Eminem was not direct. This is the height of you delegate your business.
Yes.
Eminem was not directly involved in this lawsuit. Eminem's company, 8 Mile Publishings, 8 Mile Recordings, whatever it is, but it's 8 Mile is in it. They were making the suit saying that they were not receiving proper royalties from billions of streams on Spotify, and he was not getting his proper payment back. Now, what happened is there's a loophole of how Spotify won this case, and it's kind of crazy, and it's on M's due diligence. Well, the
This
company's due
company.
diligence.
Yes.
Okay, so what happens with this for everybody to understand? Um, when you go to distribute, so going back to the old school way, when you're on a record label has distribution through a distribution company. And when they remove the physicals, your distribution company receives the money for what you sold, CDs, records, tapes, whatever. They get that money back in, they pay your label, they pay whoever, you know, your legal team like that. The money comes back, trickles back down to you. But you have a direct company that's warehousing and manufacturing and putting it out. Now,
So pause for a second. That's where I got confused because I'm used to the old method. Like you said, there's a company, physical copies. I'm lost in the sauce when it comes to the streaming distribution on
okay,
how that's split.
so
That's why I need help on. Go ahead.
here's where M got screwed. So when you go to streaming right now, I can't just, even though it seems like when you're dealing with like a SoundCloud, um, what's the other one, Bandcamp and things like that. A lot of independents and even signed artists that have a sidebar. They're able to literally, I'm going to upload my stuff right here. So literally, I can go hop on this computer right here, take my stuff, put it up there. No middleman, I put it out. So that's the end of it. When you are dealing with ISPs, when you're dealing with streaming services, you have to have someone that provides everything to them that they cut a check to. They go and report your numbers to, whatever. So what Eminem's problem is, his catalog was originally handled by one company, and that company licensed it off. But he moved his catalog from that company to another company.
That's there you go.
When he moved his catalog handlings, the fact of the matter was the deal with Spotify was already done. Spotify has it.
Yep.
Spotify is still paying out to said other company, which has also happened in the physical realm before or whatever. This is kind of like what Lil Brother was pissed about and saying, don't stream our music. This is kind of what De La was going through when
Yeah.
they're like, hey, this label doesn't even exist anymore.
Right.
We don't have any dealings with them. Don't I just say in De La's case, they were able to be like, no, we're not signing off on streaming.
Right.
In Little Brother's case, they're like, don't stream it because they're just putting it out there and we're not okay with this. Okay, so in Eminem's case, this company had already made a deal, already had the licensing, it's already running. Now that you've re-upped, you need a takedown and a replace or a true transference of said rights going over to the new company that then dumps into the 8 Mile company. So therefore, then the money comes back. Where I have an issue with this, so they were right. Yeah, we've been paying out. It's your team's fault that you didn't get this moved around properly.
Yep.
But we were lawfully going and distributing this
With a
because
contract. Mm-hmm.
with a contract, with an agreement. What I think was trying to be exposed in all of this, because you've heard Snoop say, I'm got this many billion streams and I'm getting like 45 grand.
Mm-hmm.
There was a fight for exposure of how little you're getting paid for how much they're gaining by having you. And what they were trying to do is yank all that music off in order to be like, and also financially punch them in the mouth in order to say, nah, your business practices is garbage. Here's where the problem comes in. The problem comes in with the fact of, like I said, you didn't do your due diligence with your holdings and how you could work the game on the holdings. And where I say this is played and Spotify is still getting off, it didn't get to expose. The fact of the matter is, it's not like what he's fighting for, what he's showing, what his company, excuse me, let me take Eminem out of this. What his company is showing is that y'all don't pay shit, that y'all ain't give a shit. He's the number 3, I believe, streaming artist on the platform.
Mm-hmm.
That's artists. That's all genres.
Yeah.
Number 3. And I could complain I'm not seeing any money. I could complain that I'm not really getting anything off your platform. That billions of streams, billions of listens.
Right.
This is absolute lunacy. And this is what was worked for. So at one end of it, yeah, I'm, as someone who wants to be an outlet for putting stuff out there, no, I don't want to see people just be up there, turn around and rework something, put it in another hand and be like, okay, you owe us, not them anymore. Because that is kind of mafioso tactics. So like, oh yeah, we moved in, you don't buy your junk from them anymore, you buy your junk from us.
That's what that's what 8 Mile and them was trying to do after the fact, because they let this sit. The judge said you didn't give a shit about this revenue for years, and now you coming back, like you said, now you got to pay, you got to pay tithes now. Like, nah, it don't work like that. I've been paying tithes. It just didn't go to you. They said you can't sit back and play victim and not like you didn't know who was getting paid or where the revenue was going. That's what the judge, he sided with Spotify, was like, nah, they had a deal. Like you said in earlier, y'all didn't do your due diligence when you moved your catalog.
Yeah. So that's what the play factor is. I'm, like I said, Spotify is so doggone dirty. Just with the payouts and stuff.
Yeah, the payouts is shit. Everybody was taking their shit down off of Spotify. Like, dude, we're not getting nothing. How many streams? And how much we get on the back end? Like, dude, I get that by making I make more just doing an appearance at a club. For one night, not a month, one night.
Yeah, and it really comes up to a point of this is why I say 50 is such a genius. We're gonna go back into Mr. Jackson. And Mr. Jackson is also the gift that keeps on giving. When it comes to stuff. You got that other gift that keeps on giving for being a clown. You got the gift that keeps on giving for business acumen and kind of having your thumb on a little bit of everything and knowing what's going on. The fact of the matter is, or should know where your revenue is coming from, where it's going to, who's handling it, so you know who to properly go at, how to properly do takedowns and get out of stuff if you don't like it or whatever.
Yeah.
But I heard an independent artist. Actually, I listened to a producer / rapper, Curtis King, and he said it the best because he did a 1-year takedown as an independent, taking all his music off of normal streaming and went into his own avenues of selling physicals and doing Bandcamp and all that other stuff. And he said, okay, the year is coming up. He's about to start putting stuff back up. And what he came to the understanding of, and this is a smart way of looking at it, is exactly what it is. treat these ISPs not as an actual revenue stream, because that's not what they're for. Treat them as what they are: social media. They're nothing but
Marketing.
a marketing for
Marketing.
what you actually have. So if you are truly a supporter, if you truly want to get down, whether it's release a different version of the album for your actual loyal fans to actually put money in your pocket, um, he's gone as far as he only puts tagged snippets of his albums
Dope.
on the streaming platforms.
Dope.
So you're not, and I've noticed this a lot with a lot of albums that like I'm hyped for hearing, or I heard the single, I got hip to an artist. You go to see that album and it's like, okay, yeah, there's
Three
only three
joints.
tracks available. There's only one track available from the album. It's
Right.
like, the fuck?
What the fuck is
You could
right?
you could look at them, but they're all grayed out.
Yep.
And it's like, or an album that I got albums that I know I had the whole album on my joint, and then next you know the album is grayed out.
It's gone.
I gave you a taste.
Yep. First hit's
Now
for
come
free.
see me. Yeah, first hit is for
It's
free.
free.
Now you gotta come see me. And I think,
And like you said, that's the beauty of it. You have to look at it for what it is, considering the pay scale.
yeah,
Use it as marketing. Like you said, don't count none of that, unless you down bad, real bad. But don't count none of that like as a source of revenue, whatever. Use it as marketing. That's
because
all.
the way Curtis and his guest that day put it was like, how much free stuff do we give Instagram, Facebook, YouTube? Like, you just putting stuff out there and they're the ones benefiting. They're the ones getting cut in. But what are we actually getting out of it?
Mhm.
It's like, yeah, that's the way to look at it. That's the smart way of looking at it. So yeah, I'm gonna treat it like it's, because in all honesty, we're here on YouTube right now. And YouTube is nothing but social media. People are like, oh, I don't do social media. But you're on YouTube.
That's it.
It's social media. You're interacting directly with another content creator. This isn't, unless, even if you're doing YouTube Premium or however they, YouTube TV, whatever it is with the commercial free joint, you're still up there. You're not really dealing with the studios and movie houses. You're dealing with independent creators like us. And you're chatting with them and they're chatting back with you or their team. That's social media. So treat it as much, and then do your due diligence and go to tpublic.com/the beatdown and buy the merch.
Nice segue. Yes, sir.
You know
That's
what I'm
how you
saying?
do it.
But
Marketing.
yeah, that's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is. And so as an artist, as a business, you need to know what you're involved with, what's going on. Now, to end the show off, did you have any other points you wanted to hit about this or no?
That was it, man. That was it. Like I said, I wanted you to do, because I would have just jumped into the the tail end of it. I wanted everybody to get a breakdown exactly what happened on both sides. I was just coming in and be like, hey, M didn't, his people didn't do their due diligence. I would have just ended it with that. But yeah. Thank you.
But one thing, talking about artists not understanding what they're dealing with, you threw something up in the chat that was interesting, and it cracked me up. It was sad, but it cracked me up too, because you're looking at it almost like another T-Pain situation. It wasn't. Rakim going to the Juggalo Fest,
Man.
and cats throwing stuff at him, and Handsome Mandela, aka Disco Kane, went and hit with the actual thing. It's like, when you're dealing with juggalos, ignorance is the regular course of action. Okay. And so throwing things, what we're talking about right here is Rakim went and did the Juggalo Fest and threatened to cut his set short because they were throwing crap at him, throwing bottles of crap at him on stage. And you got to know what crowd you're going to. Yeah, you got to check. You got to offer to go out. You got a project out. You try and promote that project and everything. But with that particular crowd, that's actually a sign of respect and that they messing with you.
I had no idea. No, that was in Ohio, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I had no idea what the hell that was. I just, as an old head, hey man, you don't throw shit. But this new generation, they throw shit.
No, that's old. That's old shit. Insane Clown Posse.
Wow. See, okay.
The Juggalos are with Insane Clown Posse, so they actually mosh and fight with their crowd. So
he ain't had no business being there.
Not as a damn near 60-year-old man.
He had no business even being there. That was on him.
You gonna fuck around and mess up your medical bills, man. You just got all that money and you gonna spend that on getting a new hip, messing around that crowd.
Remember, like I said, remember that shit I sent y'all about Richie Rich? And,
Richie Rich at Russell's backyard. Yeah. Yeah.
He blew one out. He blew that knee out, and yeah, bro, just like you said, know your damn demographic, fam. You ain't had no business being at that festival. You was like, nah, man, that shit has been around over 20-something years, 20, damn near 30-something years.
I got one for you. Remember the Red Meth video when they were in the chicken cage?
Yeah.
That's basically an ICP concert.
Got it.
That's an Insane Clown Posse concert, which is the Juggalo. So you got a bunch of now probably 40-something look like skinhead white dudes with their faces painted up there. Yeah, they love Rakim. They up there hype about it. So they're gonna throw a beer bottle at you because they hype about it. The hopeful thing is that them joints was the plastic joints that they serve at Eagles games.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. But
yeah, and
yeah,
not the
dog, that's what grenades.
They do. Yeah, that's you blame your booking agent. Bro, not all money is good money. Keep your ass, where you're supposed to be, fam. Don't do that, man. Trying to reach this audience, man. You're better off doing Tiny Desk or something. But go ahead.
Dog, really, it's know the crowd, know what's going on. I am not going. Let's go there for a second. I am not sending anybody named Young or Lil up there talking about, yo, we got a show in the tunnel in Brooklyn.
That part.
We're gonna send y'all up there to go do y'all thing.
That part.
Yeah, everybody gonna be looking at you like you lost your mind.
Yeah, even if it is a last minute booking. Like, where? Who on the bill? Nah, I'm cool.
Like, so it's me, LL, Method Man, and KRS-One, and you want Little Pistol Starter, baby mama grinder to go on with them? No, that don't fit.
No,
everybody's gonna be looking at me like I'm stupid as hell. Nah, I'm good.
Thank you for the clarification, because I was a little lost and a little disappointed in the youth, but not knowing that was a sign of respect in that venue. Understand where you at. That's all.
That was what that case was. So
okay.
Once again, want to thank the viewers, want to thank the subscribers, thank the new subs, appreciate all y'all. Like, share, keep subscribing. Thank the rest of the Swable Room family. I know my man is out, but want to give a shout out to Sauce on Bread. And by the way, y'all some fools for what y'all said to this cat on the last show, man. That he just gonna be sauce. Yeah, take care of yourself, brother. We don't want anything to go any further. We appreciate y'all. We appreciate you, man, and we want you better. We want you back in action. Come off the IR list.
Yes, sir.
That was wild how he came in real quick, like easy out of jail. Like easy out of jail. Oh, never. I'm just too clever.
Yeah, I came back in like ODB. Y'all thought y'all wasn't gonna see me? Yeah. He'll pop in and out. I'm sure. So I hope he's on the mends, and yeah, man, let's get back to it.
Yeah. So right now we're gonna get up out of here. Appreciate y'all. Remember, like, share, subscribe, keep commenting. We appreciate y'all, and we out again. Peace.